Mia Lucas loved horse riding. She dreamed of opening a beauty salon or becoming a vet. But at just 12, she developed an acute psychosis, violent, self-harming. The hospital could find no physical cause for it. She was sectioned to a mental health unit, and it was there she took her own life. But it was in a dramatic moment during this inquest that it was revealed that new tests had shown that Mia was suffering from a rare brain disorder called autoimmune encephalitis. It can cause psychosis, and it is treatable. The jury found that the failure by the Queen's Medical Centre in Nottingham to carry out further tests had possibly contributed to Mia's death. In the mental health unit where Mia took her own life, called the Becton Centre, she'd previously self-harmed on 4 other occasions. The jury found there was insufficiently robust communications, which led to a failure to respond adequately to the risk of her self-harming.
These past 2 weeks have been at times unbearable, sitting and listening to how Mia was failed. It has been devastating to listen to how, when she needed the specialist healthcare for the first time in her life, she was so badly let down. She was let down at the Queen's Medical Centre in Nottingham, who wrongly decided there was no underlying physical cause of her psychosis and failed to carry out appropriate testing. Mia's medical cause of death, changing now, nearly 2 years later after her passing, is heartbreaking, but also shows the failures and the fight that we've had to endure. My beautiful little girl has lost her life, and I will never forgive the Queen's Medical Centre or the Becton Centre for failing her. I have never believed for a moment that Mia ever wanted to take her own life. She was always a happy, healthy child and had so much to live for.
The hospital and the mental health centre told the coroner that procedures have now changed. In a statement, the medical director at Nottingham University Hospital's NHS Trust said, "We accept the coroner's outcome in court today and apologise to Mia's family for not identifying autoimmune encephalitis while she was in our care. While this is an incredibly rare condition and initial tests were negative, we recognise that further testing may have had an impact on her future, for which we are truly sorry." Sheffield Children's NHS Foundation Trust, which runs the Becton Centre, said, "We're deeply sorry for Mia's death and recognise the profound impact this has had on those who loved her. Following Mia's death in January 2024, we carried out a thorough review of her care and have made significant changes at the Becton Centre." The coroner said there should be a national standard for identifying the condition that made Mia so unwell, one her family said was the reason for her death, and one they believe was entirely preventable. Greg Milam, Sky News, Sheffield.
And if you've been affected by this story, you can contact the Samaritans at any time on 116 123 or email joe@samaritans.org.